Welcome back to the Stephen Knight Show. Our guest tonight can be seen Sunday nights on the hit BravoTv reality show, The Real Housewives of Potomac. Please help me welcome the beautiful Monique Samuels. Welcome to the show.
Hey, what's going on, Stephen?
Nothing much. Listen, we had Robin Dixon on here a few weeks ago, and I was telling her I don't watch much reality TV, but I do watch you all show. And,
okay, I know that's right.
I have to say, I know this is your first season, but you're one of my favorites. I got to give it to you for that.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. And I love when the men tune in. That says a lot. It does.
And, you know, one day I was watching, I live in Atlanta, and so I know some of the cast from the Housewives of Atlanta. And so that you all show came on after them one time, and that's how I started watching it. I just happened to watch it. So, but, yeah, definitely a good show.
Yes.
Yeah, a good show. So your first season on here, what are your thoughts so far?
Oh, my God. I'm just having fun. I'm enjoying myself. Look, my family, we grew up clowning each other. We always have jokes and clapbacks. So I'm like, I'm able to do what I love doing and getting paid for this, just to clown people. I'm like, yes, I can do this all day long. But I'm really having fun with it. I am.
It seems like you don't really take it too seriously. I mean, you know, you have your family, and that's what's important to you. Of course, you can tell you get along with the cast and whatnot, but it seems like you don't really take it too seriously when they're going back and forth and all that. Is that right?
No, I don't. And that's just who I am. I just think that there's so much more to life than to feed into petty drama or really to even let it upset you. Right. So to me, I just brush it off my shoulder and keep it moving. I'll entertain it out of kicks. But, you know, as far as it really, like, affecting me, no, as long as my husband or me and my husband's on the same page and me and my kids and we have that love and that foundation, that to me is the most important thing. You know.
I get that.
Yeah. Got to put things in their perspective.
Right, exactly. So I know when you go back and watch the show and you all have, like, the interviews, you know, in between the different segments, do you ever look back like, what? Did she say that about me? Do you ever?
Yes. Oh, yeah. And that's definitely one of the reasons why I came to the reunion so ready is because I could not believe some of the comments that I was seeing, you know, outside of my presence. And I was just like, I'm the person that will tell it to your face, you know?
Right.
So I'm like, why didn't they just say it to me? Why are you waiting till you get by yourself with the cameras to go ahead and speak your mind? You could have spoke that to me when you met me or when you were with me in my face, you know? And that's just the type of person I am. Like if I'm thinking something, you know, I barely have a filter. I'm a more likely to tell you exactly what I'm thinking. Right. So I was hoping that the women would at least, you know, if you got an issue or you have something to say it. Yeah, and, you know, that's one thing that's great about the reunion is that you have the opportunity to really confront different things that you were able to see, and they better say something. But most times they just sit there quiet. You hear the church mice just, you know. You know, I'm like, I came ready. Yeah, and I was just like, look, you got something to say, go ahead and say it to me right now. Don't wait until the camera's got you by yourself and then you want to act all big and bad.
Right,
nah.
Right. So from the beginning of the season, it seemed like you and Giselle got off to a bumpy start. I kind of know from me, just as a viewer, where it started. But what do you think was the disconnect?
Well, right from the start, I just think that you know, Giselle has some things that she needs to confront within herself, and she needs to handle some things that maybe she hasn't handled in her life, whether it's dealing with her past relationships or friendships or whatever. I think that she has a lot of soul searching to do. So when she's meeting different women, she automatically assumes the worst, and, I mean, she goes all the way to the left end of the field. Whereas me, I was actually coming into the situation excited about meeting new people. I love being around strong-minded women, and I've never clashed with a woman that way, and they don't even know me. I'm like, get to know me and then not like me. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, to me, what got her was when you were telling her that you and your husband, your family, you were thinking about, you know, you're looking to buy a home in Potomac, and she said, "Oh, you don't have a home." You said, "No, I have 4."
Right. Oh yeah, and it was yeah. I think she was expecting me to back down, but you know, and then a lot of viewers even thought that, oh, you were being extra. She wasn't being shady. But to me, whether I was being extra or not, I'm an extra type of person. I'm very much over the top, and I'm around a lot of shady women because of the league that my husband came from. We hear it all day long. So when I catch shade, I catch it, and I know what it is. So I knew exactly what she was trying to do, and I'm like, well, no. I could have answered the question and said, well, no, I'm not homeless. But I basically was like, oh, okay, I see what you're doing. Yeah, I have 4.
But I didn't feel like that you were like, she throughout the season she would say things about all you talk about is money and whatnot. I didn't get that from you. I felt like that what you and your husband, your family have is what you all have, and you're just living your life. That's what I got from it. I never got from it that you were, flaunting what you have, because I didn't, this just wasn't my perspective. But yeah, I definitely.
No, I appreciate that.
Your response. No, I did. I love your family unit. And I love
no problem.
You and your family dynamic, you and your husband's relationship. You seem like you have a strong unit. How is it like for you seeing that on TV, seeing you all? Do you feel like they capture your family for what it is, or I know they do a lot of editing. Do you feel like it's a good representation of you and your family?
Yeah, I was very pleased with that. And one thing is that I was pleased. One thing that I always say about marriage is it's in seasons. You have your own seasons. The same way you have 4 seasons, summer, winter, fall, spring. Marriage is the same way. And me and my husband go through seasons of busyness. We go through seasons of cannot stand each other. We go through seasons where we're just preoccupied with other things. And then we have our good seasons. And that's where we were when we were filming, and thank God.
Absolutely.
So it's a direct reflection of me and Chris's good season, and that's really how life is for us in that moment. But we do have our times where we're at each other's throat, or I'm misunderstanding everything he's saying, and I'm like, wait, I didn't say it that way, and we're butting heads. But at the end of the day, we keep our communication strong, and we keep it real with each other. Like if I'm basically like, oh my God, you are getting on my nerves, then I can say that to him, and then I can tell him why, and then he might get upset at first, but then he'll sit back and think about it, and we'll have a conversation. And he does the same to me. He's always checking me with my motor mouth. Oh yeah, he is always like, you couldn't have said that a little bit better. I don't like how you just like kind of snapped and told me. So he'll check me. He puts me right back in my place.
But it's good to have that balance, though, right? You have that balance.
Oh yeah. Yes, we work hard.
I know on the show you talked about it, and we saw a little bit of it, how you said that you and his mother used to be a lot more close, and it seems like now she's a little bit more standoffish. Has that changed or gotten any better?
Hold on, I just had to have a sip of wine while you were saying that. I brought up my mother-in-law. Okay, mother-in-law. No, it's kind of hard for me once a relationship goes sour. I'm a person, I'm so loyal, and I love really hard. And once a relationship goes sour, it's hard for me to get that back, And I've tried for years, and it takes 2 people to really want to work at it for it to be good, just like with any relationship. And for her, I've seen this same thing happen with her other daughter-in-laws, and it's just a pattern. And it's nothing I can do to break that pattern. She has to decide to break that pattern. So, I'm always open. I'm always here for her. Anything she needs, I always make sure she has it. And I don't want my husband to look at it like he has to pick a side. I always say, I tell him if anything happens, I'm like, you need to check your mom. I don't even have a conversation with her unless he's in the room, because I don't want my words being misconstrued or twisted around, you know. So, when she was on that live mic, she pretty much confirmed a lot of things that we've been thinking, because we know that she likes to whisper. So now we know what those whispers are. But, it's sad because, at the end of the day, she does have a daughter-in-law who really cares. She has 3 daughter-in-laws who really care about her and want to see the best. And, I would hope that she would want to take advantage of the fact that, you have that kind of love and support. So hopefully she'll change her mind.
Hopefully so.
Yeah.
Well, let's do this. I had Robin do this. I'm going to have you go through. I'm going to say a cast member's name, and you tell me what you think about them, okay?
Okay.
All right. Let's start with Giselle.
Oh, she's consistent. She is consistent. She will consistently come after somebody. She will consistently shade someone behind their back. She's consistent. Her makeup's consistent. Her hair is consistent. That's one thing I like about Giselle. At least you know what you're going to get from her.
You know what you're going to get. Right.
You know what you're going to get.
All right.
Yeah.
What about Ashley?
Ashley is messy, but Ashley is fun. She's and you may not be able to fully trust her, but you can have a good time with her and just know what it is. Like, we're going to have some fun with Ashley. She is the turn-up chick, And I love her. I love her energy. She's her and Michael together. Those two, they like to party. They like to have a good time and just enjoy life. So that's where me and Ashley connect. We both like to enjoy life.
Okay. What about Robin?
Mm-hmm. Robin is still a somewhat mystery to me because, sometimes she's like, you ever see those commercials where they're like, first they're sweet, then they're sour?
Right,
You never know with Robin. And even in watching the show, some of the things she was even saying about me, I was just like, wait, what?
Right,
so I'm still trying to figure Robin out.
Okay. And Sharice?
That is my dog. I love Sharice. She is so loyal. She's so down to earth. And I cannot wait for all the viewers to get to see the Sharice that I know. And actually, I was on the phone with her earlier. We talk every day. That is my soul sister. She's just a wonderful person. She really is. She has great energy.
I stumbled across her Instagram page the other day. Don't ask me how. But I saw a lot of pictures of you all just, throughout, I guess, leading up to even the show, before the show, I guess when you first got cast, when you're all filming. It seemed like you all have a good relationship based on what you
we do.
Yeah,
we really do. We really do. That's my Jersey girl.
And finally, the Grand Dame, Karen.
Oh, my God. Karen she's so much fun. Like, I really enjoy me and Karen did press together when we did Watch What Happens Live a few weeks ago with Andy. And we did press together, and we spent the whole day together. And she is hilarious. Now, she may not answer your questions. She may talk and go left field and go all the way around the corner, and you'll forget what your question was. She's really good at it. but I really think that she has a good heart, and I think she's just fun. I have no problem with Karen. Like, we have a good time together. So she's really sweet.
That's real good. So part 2 of the reunion airs this Sunday. What can we expect?
You know what? I am sitting here wondering the same thing. I mean, we were filming that reunion all day long into the night, and there's no telling what is going to be shown. To me, one thing I will say, it is not one of those situations where they hype something up and then you watch the show and you're like, oh, that wasn't even a big deal. No. Everything you see, it was serious tension the entire time. I mean, left and right, argument from one side of the couch to the other and across the room. And I think we did get down to the bottom of a lot of things. But, I mean, I was sitting on the couch entertained. Like, for a second, I forgot that I was supposed to be even saying stuff. I'm sitting back like, where's the popcorn? Give me a glass of wine or something. I mean, they were spilling all kinds of tea, throwing all kinds of bombs. It was insane. I mean, these women brought it to this reunion. So on Sunday, you are definitely going to get exactly what you got this past Sunday and a little bit more.
Definitely can't wait to see it. Listen, Monique, thank you so much for joining us tonight. You have been everything I thought you would be, for sure. You want to shout out your social media? I know that you have a lot of things to do outside the show. You want your website? Media?
Yes, so my personal website is MoniqueSamuels.com. My Instagram is Mrs. Monique Samuels, and it's the same for Facebook. And then my Twitter is I am Mrs. Samuels. And, I'm on Snapchat, too. I think it's the Mrs. Samuels. I don't even know my own Snapchat. That is terrible. But if you look on my Instagram, I think I have it listed there. I can't keep up with all this social media.
It's a lot. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, listen, I thank you so much again for joining us, and all the best to you, and I can't wait for next season.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yes, when we get that green light, I will let you know.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back after this.